Good morning, everyone. As usual, we should start with the headlines, and in today's program, you will see President Obama come to face with the devastation in Missouri and promising all Americans will help the city to rebuild.
And also, you would see the motorcycle mama Sarah Palin warm in Washington, launching the bus tour that would take her all over the Northeast. And is she ready for the presidential race?
Yep, though she denied the participation, but it is rather a typical preparation for the presidential race, right?
Well, it does seem so.
Okay, forget it. And first, we'll begin with the President Obama sent a visit yesterday, the job of Missouri. Devastating tornado hit last Sunday. The president praised the people's job and for their response of the tragedy, and promised to do all he could help shelter and heal. And more details are in net. Good morning, Nat.
Hey, good morning, George. Well, this was the president's first stop. This home belongs to Hugh Hills, a spry 85-year-old who rode out the storm in a closet right there with his chicken pot pie. Now, one of the reasons the president might have come here is because this is the highest point in all of Joplin, offering this panoramic view of this destruction and a trail of debris and destruction 13 miles long. Remember Aaron Cox searching for his sister in those raw seconds after the twister? Sarah, Mike! As planned, he married his bride, Mackenzie Watson, here in Joplin. And Sarah and Mike, yeah, they were there too. Cynthia, you'll be happy to know that Sarah and Mike are also getting married this summer. And Sarah told me there's nothing quite like a near-death experience to cement your love for someone. Cynthia.
Oh, Nat, thank you. Seize the hope. Now the presidential race, the Republican field expanded again this weekend with new hints from more potential candidates. Perhaps the biggest name of all, Sarah Palin, got things rolling on Sunday when she kicked off her East Coast tour on the back. Right now in Washington, David.
Good morning, Cynthia. Sarah Palin showed up at this motorcycle memorial, thrusting herself back onto the political stage as she roared into Washington. The motorcycle she rode on, had a picture of George Bush with the words, "Miss me yet?" And Palin had written on her hand, "Justice rolls." That she took a, quote, incognito tour of some of the memorials here in Washington, where she said she met some everyday citizens who were also taking it all in honor of the greatest nation on earth. And she says, at least she told me, she'll be rolling through Washington on her bus later today, Cynthia.
Now let's move on to the shocking finish. At Sunday's Indianapolis 500, a Rocky driver was seconds from a career-fighting victory when everything was turned for the worst.
He's got to get around the lap. Traffic. 100 years.
This is the crash that begat the most stunning finish in the Indy 500's century-old history. 23-year-old rookie J.R. Hildebrand was one final left turn from victory when the unthinkable happened.
Hit the wall!
I went to the high side. As soon as I got up there, I just got up in the marbles and pushed up in the wall.
Afterward, controversy reigned. Race officials took 2 hours to validate Weldon's win as they reviewed the race's final seconds to determine if Weldon's car passed Hildebrand's before the caution lights went on.
It is a tough way to lose. You just hope JR hold the brain and to get back on the circle.
They're playing basketball.
They are basketball's Batman and Robin with dynamic duo and dribbling. And this best friend has just won the East NBA championship together. It's all a part of their master plan. But before taking on Dallas Maverick in the NBA Finals, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade with Miami Heat told ESPN that their bond goes way beyond basketball.
Teams often create momentary friendships, temporary brotherhoods that can dissolve almost as quickly as they are forged. But what if you got to chase a championship with a person who's been one of your best friends for nearly a decade?
It means everything, honestly. That's part of the reason why I came here. Not only because of his talent, because of the friendship that we had.
First and foremost, we're friends. And not just friends because of what basketball brings, but we generally care about each other's family, each other's life.
Me's twins, kinda, that aren't cut out, that aren't cut, disconnected yet. If you see one, you know that one's close.
People forget that me and Brian was the best of friends before we played together. That's why we're successful right now as we are, and we'll continue to count on each other and lean on each other for support.
To be having this success so far, got a lot of work to do still. I'm not taking that for granted, but to have this success so far in the postseason with one of your best friends, it means a lot.
For Good Morning America, I'm Rachel Nichols in Miami.
I used to go to dinner to take the girl to see Tiny against Earl the Pearl and Will.
And we will end the program with all the thanks for your support. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you.